Adjective. I can talk about likes and dislikes and give advice. Let's learn verb with ing.
Do you like listening to music?
Yes, I love it.
Do you like playing tennis?
Yes, I like it.
Do you like looking for information online?
I don't mind it.
Exercise 1. Look at the examples, then answer the questions in rules 1 to 2. Let's read the sentences. Do you prefer sitting on the sofa or going out? I like playing video games, but I also like going out. I like running and swimming. Rules. 1. What form of verb comes after like, prefer, hate, and don't mind? Let's look at the sample sentences. After the verb prefer and like, what do you see? Yes, the verb in the ing form. 2. What is the spelling of the ing forms of the verbs run, sit, and swim? Run is running, sit, sitting, and swim is swimming. As you can see, when the verb ends with consonant, vowel, and consonant, we have to double the last consonant. So for running, we have to double the letter N. Sitting, we have to double the letter T. And swimming, there are 2 M's. Exercise 2. Think of 2 things that you love doing, 2 things that you don't mind doing, and 3 things that you hate doing. Write sentences and then compare in a group to find out your friends' likes and dislikes. These are some activities that you can use to form your sentences. For example, I love going out. I don't mind running. I hate swimming. Exercise 3. Use it. Work in pairs. Find out about your partner's lifestyle. Ask and answer questions with do you like? So here you have to form questions using do you like, and for the verbs in brackets, you have to change the verb to the ing form. For example, what is the ing form for help? Yes, helping. Now we can form the questions. Do you like helping at home? Now you can try to answer number 2 to number 6. Two. Do you like walking or going by bus? 3. Do you like meeting friends or chatting on the internet? 4. Do you like getting up early or late? 5. What games do you like playing? 6. What things do you like doing in your free time? Next, let's learn imperatives. We use imperatives to give orders. Wake up now. We also use imperatives to give advice. For example, eat more vegetables. Thirdly, we use imperatives to give warnings. Watch out! Next, we use imperatives to give instructions. For example, turn left. Lastly, we also use imperatives when we want to make a request. Please help me. As you can see, for imperatives, we don't have a subject. All the sentences usually start with a verb. To be more polite, sometimes we can add the word please. Exercise 4. Look at the examples of imperatives. How do we make the negative form? Find examples in the health quiz on page 56. Let's look at the affirmative form of imperatives. 1. Eat some snacks. 2. Wait for dinner. 3. Go to a doctor now. As you can see, the sentences begin with a verb. Let's look at the negative form. For negative form, what word do we use? Yes, the word don't. Don't eat. Don't go to bed late. Don't go to school. To summarize, for affirmative form, we usually begin the sentences with a verb. And for negative form, we use the word don't. Now let's practice. Exercise 5. Complete the sentences with the affirmative and negative imperative forms of the verbs in the box. 1. Eat this before August 2018. 2. Visit this place. 3. Don't drink this water. 4. Go right here. 5. Ask questions here. 6. Don't play football here. Exercise 6. Write advice for situations 2 to 6 using affirmative or negative imperatives. Let's look at the sample answer. What's the best advice for a friend who wants to be healthy? The advice that you can give is exercise, eat healthy food, don't go to bed late. Now is your turn to give some advice. 2. What's the best advice for a friend who wants to run a marathon? Practice running every day. 3. What's the best advice for a friend who is having a boring weekend? Visit friends, play football. 4. What's the best advice for a friend who has got exams next week? Do revision. Don't panic. 5. What's the best advice for a friend who has got a problem? Look for help. Don't worry. 6. What's the best advice for a friend who can't speak English well? Practice speaking English with a friend. Exercise 7. Use it. Work in groups. Compare your advice in exercise 6. Who has got the best advice? That's the end of the lesson. To practice more on verb with ing and imperatives, you may click the link in the description box. Do like and subscribe to see more lessons like this. Happy learning!